So I just wanted to talk about the healing journey, which is a journey I took for the last 15 years. And my journey was something that I was destined to take and go through, and in order to sort of extract a blueprint for healing, which is something that I have now developed. But besides all that, what I wanted to say was my journey was, I guess the healing part of it started when I had my kundalini awakening. And the kundalini is something that it's like a force within everyone, but once it wakes up, this is how it worked for me, is that it moved through each of my chakras, and while it was doing that, which, for example, it could be working on one chakra for a number of years, everything that's unhealed in your soul, which you've gotten from this life, past lives, ancestral stuff is included in that as well. Everything unhealed, unprocessed, and fragmented or not made whole yet needs to become whole. And so for me, it was an intense journey of just constantly clearing through things. And the kundalini itself has its own wisdom, and it's a force of its own. So this is why, I mean, ideally you would, if you're embarking on a healing journey, that you would want the kundalini to be open, because it does everything for you. That doesn't mean it's easy. It just means it knows what you need. It knows when you're ready to release one thing, and it will work on its own. And so my journey wasn't like the way the kundalini moved through me. It didn't go in a linear fashion. It opened my heart chakra first, and then my second chakra, and then my first chakra, and then my crown chakra, and then my third chakra, and now it's working on my throat chakra. And for each chakra, it was a different amount of time. So some it might have been 1 year, another chakra it was 2 years, one chakra was 5 years, and I've been on this journey for 15 years, and I'm sure that everyone's journey is different. But the little point I was making there was that it's ideal to have a kundalini awakening, because then that kundalini is going to take you on a journey, and it's going to be wild, but it's going to be liberating, and it's going to remove everything inside you that needs to be healed, that you may not even know needs to be healed. And my journey, so for example, when I was healing the third chakra, the way that the kundalini works is just like there was just so many layers there to be cleared. And so it went on for 5 years. And an example of this process would be just something like I might get triggered and then realize that something has just been triggered from a long time ago, and now I have to go into a quiet place and get to the bottom of it, feel that emotion in order to clear it, often with tears. That was the, when you cry in this process, that's the moment that you're releasing something for good, and then you're free from it forever. And so that's how the kundalini has worked for me. I know sometimes people have an instant kundalini activation and all their chakras open. I mean, that would be heaven. That wasn't how it worked for me. But then that allowed me to develop, like I said in the beginning, a blueprint for healing, which is coming soon. But it's needs to be formatted. Anyway, what was I saying? Healing is important. And so if you haven't had a Kundalini awakening, there are many, especially these days, many other modalities to heal all the stuff that is within us. And there's so much healing that needs to happen now on this planet with people. There's so much that we have been keeping suppressed, but so much that we didn't even know that we had to heal. And it seems to all be, well, it seems to be like right now at this time on this planet at this time, it's really time for us to collectively heal stuff that we've been carrying, that we've inherited, etc., for a long time. And so some of these modalities that are helpful, I would say breath work. I think that's why it's becoming more and more popular. And, well, that's the one thing I can think of that's really good. There's so much. Just always move towards what you're drawn to as well, and what seems to be getting genuine success. Go for that.